When you switch from tea bags to loose leaf tea, you get to explore an entirely new world of possibilities. In this episode, we're going to talk about the 5 reasons why you should start drinking loose leaf tea. First and most important, the taste of loose leaf tea is much better than that of tea bags. This is for a number of different reasons. Tea bags tend to be mass-produced, and therefore they can't be made from the best leaves of the tea plant. They are instead made from later harvests or older tea leaves. This not only lowers the nutrient content of the leaves, but also the flavor as well. The leaves also need to be packed into the tea bags, so they have to be ground into much finer pieces. During this process, the leaves lose a lot of their natural essential oils, which is what gives tea its complex flavor and aroma. These loose-leaf Japanese green teas are picked during the first harvest, and they're made from the most nutrient-dense leaves. They are also able to keep a lot of their natural flavors instead of being ground up into a tea bag. The leaves are tightly rolled so they can retain their flavor during storage. Once these leaves are put into water for the first time, they will finally expand and release their flavor into a beautiful green infusion. The second reason to drink loose-leaf tea is because it gives you more options. Because all the best teas are made for loose-leaf consumption, you get to explore thousands of different varieties from all around the world. Tea bags are mass-produced, but many premium loose-leaf teas come from a particular farm and are made by a small group of people. Each farmer has their own method, and you can experience it firsthand by drinking their tea. This is what we call single origin, meaning it comes from one farm and is produced by one group of people. This meticulous attention to detail is lost in mass-produced teas, as they take teas from multiple growing locations and produce them in one large facility. This is what's used to make most tea bags and bottle teas, which really lack the complexity of loose leaf. A third benefit to loose leaf tea is that it can be used to make a great cold brewed tea. This doesn't work quite as well with tea bags because they have been designed to be brewed hot. Some tea bags have natural and artificial flavoring agents in them that are meant to be dissolved in hot water. Loose leaf tea, on the other hand, infuses just fine with cold water. Just add 5 grams of leaves into the bottom of a pitcher, pour in some room temperature water, and let the tea sit for a few hours. After the time is up, you can have a nice refreshing cup of cold green tea. Certain teas work better than others, and some of our favorites include gyokuro, fukumushi sencha, and hojicha. Whether you like cold tea or hot tea, loose leaf is the way to go. A fourth reason to start making loose leaf tea is that it helps reduce a lot of waste. Tea bags contain a lot of paper, plastic, string, and even staples. The glue used to hold the tea bag together is also plastic-based, and it can be extracted by the hot water. This is not only bad for the taste of the tea, but it's also bad for the environment. There are hundreds of millions of tea bags consumed in the world every day, and this extra material really adds up. What you should do instead is prepare them the more natural way, with just leaves and water. You can then compost the leaves when you're done, or mix them into a smoothie or salad. The fifth and final reason to brew loose leaf tea is that it gives you much more control over the brewing parameters. There are a lot of different factors that go in preparing that perfect cup of tea, and different people have different preferences. With loose leaf tea, you can precisely control how much leaf you use and use a different amount each time. With a tea like gyokuro, for example, you can really create a strong infusion by using 5 grams of leaves and 50 to 70 milliliters of water. This is a method you can use for special occasions, or if you're in the mood for a really strong tea. With tea bags, you are locked into that standard 2 grams of crushed up leaves, and it offers you little choice when it comes to making each cup a little bit different. If you want every cup of tea to be a little bit different, you will have to start experimenting with loose leaf tea. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this video has given you at least one reason to switch to loose leaf tea. If you're looking for a good place to start, I would recommend signing up for the monthly tea club. Not only do you get great deals on our most popular teas delivered monthly, you also get a free clay teapot to prepare the teas. This is a great way to practice your skills and take advantage of all the benefits loose leaf tea has to offer. If you have any questions about it, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Until then, we'll see you next time.